There's a meme that goes about, nothing ever breaks down. What do we pay you guys for? It's always breaking down. What do we pay you guys for? The important thing as a business owner is to know from a high level the reports that you should have. Managed service providers will have a ticketing system. A ticketing system is just a place where every action is recorded, and you want to know how many tickets have been opened and closed in that month. If I just look at our dashboard that we provide for our clients, you can see that there's 83 tickets open for this business at the moment. There's one waiting on customer updates. So if you're the customer, you're wanting to know who's got that job, what do we need to respond to our managed services provider with. Our reports, they're live and dynamic, and the customer can just click on the report and up it will come with some information about which person within your organisation has got that ticket and what we need to do to respond. Again, you can just look along here at all these, and you can see each person has tickets open against this business, and if you click on that, it'll drill down into more information. Also, it's like last 14 days, you know, what typically are causing the problems within our business, and we can see here with this one, applications are the lion's share of the issues. So if you want to be able to go to your managed service provider and say, well, tell me more about that. And if you don't have that information, you don't know. If you've got that context, then you'll be able to report on things or realise whether it's something that's on you or on your managed services provider. The other thing you can do apart from real-time reporting on what's actually happening is what's happened. And I'm just going to move over to another dashboard that we can provide to our clients. It just tells you how many jobs have happened for the last month for this client, and how many jobs were closed off. And you can report on those as well. You can look at every ticket and who worked on it, whether it's completed, whether it's still open. And you can, one of the things I really like is people like to manipulate data. Like dashboards are lovely, they look really good, and they do provide you with the information you want, but sometimes you just want to manipulate the data in a way that is more relevant to yourself. So the best thing with these reports are you can export them to Excel or a comma separated value file. And when you do that, you can then manipulate the data in any way you want. The thing for me as well is that reports like this, they can save businesses money. You can actually see where, like, oh, there's a repeated ticket getting opened for the same computer every week or every month. Then there's an ability to go and drill down and ask, well, why is that happening? And I've seen it before where customers are just wondering why their team are so slow or not as productive. They don't realise that, you know, their computers are taking 5 to 10 minutes in the morning to switch on. If you want to find out where you can make savings or help your team, you're going to do it. So if you've got a report to do it, then that's even better. I would say that the importance of reporting, it's like, you know, getting a set of management accounts. That's really important for the financials of your business. So this is like the equivalent. It's getting a set of management of your information technology for your business, your cyber security. It's really good to get technical reports and reports on what's happening within your business. But the other side to reporting is, you know, what are you buying? So Microsoft licensing, everybody buys Microsoft licensing for their business, or everybody that does buy Microsoft license for the business, they have multiple licenses. And sometimes they increase the number, they decrease the number, they maybe have new team members. And one of the really important things is to know what licensing you've got. So it's so important to have an overview of the financial things that you're actually purchasing from your managed services provider, because they'll tend to provide your Microsoft licensing as well. And imagine if you've got an audit team that have come into your business, they've been in for 6 months, they needed email accounts and everything, so you've bought all these accounts, then the auditing team leave, and you just leave it at that. Now that could be 100 to 200 pounds a month of revenue that you're spending on accounts that and Microsoft licensing that you don't need to. If you've got the correct reports and you know what you're doing, then you can look at the overview of all those commercial contracts that you've got and perhaps reduce it. So we've done it before. We've done a sort of diligence report on clients' licensing, on clients' monthly licensing commitments, and we've changed it so that they don't need to commit to certain licenses, and we've saved companies quite a lot of money in the past just by keeping up to date with all the reports. Warranty reporting is so important. If you've got a machine that's out of warranty and it's maybe a real important machine for your business, the last thing you want to do is have that moment of like, oh, why does it always break down the day after the warranty run out? And that happens so many times in businesses. So if you've got an asset report, which managed services providers can provide, that will just help you understand where you're at. And I think I've lost count of the amount of times when I've done a report, maybe for a client, maybe or a potential client, and they were like, oh wow, I thought we only bought those computers 3 years ago, and they tend to be 8 years old. And an 8-year-old computer, let me tell you, it doesn't run as fast as a new computer, and that's slowing up the productivity of your business. So reports can help in so many ways. I guess it's about them being simple and easy to access, and that's what we can do. We can dashboard these reports, but then you can pull the data into a spreadsheet to manipulate it in any way you want.